Hello everyone, welcome to another card video. Today I'm playing with some images that my friend Kaya sent me that are Jane's doodles. And it's extra special because my kids made cards too. Yeah. So you'll see those pictures at the end. So I only have one Easter sentiment and it's from Clearly Bessotted. So that's what we're going to use for my project today. First, I'm taking MFT's Lined Up Dots background stamp, and I'm going to ink that up with some Versafine Onyx black and stamp it and clear heat emboss it on this piece of Tailored Expressions Poppy Seed cardstock. So this little spoon is great when you have small images, but it's not great when you have a whole background to do. So I just started dumping it on there. And the magic of heat embossing. This never gets old. I love the black on dark gray. I think that looks great. So I'm using the MFT Scalloped Edge, Stitched Scallop Edge dies to basically cut off half of my front panel. So I am using my Copics to color this sweet little girl, and I feel so bad because humans or people, I'm a terrible colorist when it comes to people and hair and skin, and I need to take that class. That's the class that I need to take. I try, but you'll see that it's not great. There's definitely room for improvement in the skin and hair category of my coloring repartee. So I'm using a handful of random skin colored markers to try to make this girl look human. And then I'm attempting the little flicking technique for the hair. And I've tried it before, on other cards, and it's just it's not great. Practice, practice, practice. I need to practice. Practice makes better. So this is definitely something I need to practice. But I always go with this reddish brown hair for my little girls because my oldest, my daughter, is 15 and she has reddish brown hair, and so I always color them to look like her. And the dress, I'm using RV 10, 11, 13. I'm also going to make sure to color her little Easter basket. And I'm using the same colors basically that I used on the girl. The basket is the same color as her hair, and the pink is the same color as her dress. And then I'm adding also a yellow-green 0, 0, 0, 1, and 0, 3 for the grass. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I've cut out a little word window from the MFT Accent It set, and I'm using Versafine to stamp Easter blessings. And I'm also going to heat emboss that with clear. And I'm going to get my head in the way. It wouldn't be a card making video if somebody didn't get their head in the way, right? So I'm just going to start arranging all of these items together on my card. I'm going to cut out some craft foam to pop up the front panel and adhere it with score tape because it's really strong adhesive. And I cut a little bit too much off of the foam piece. I find that if your edges aren't popped up, then they'll start to fall and or warp, and that's not attractive. So I cut another piece to fill that little gap. So now that that's popped up, I can move on to adhering my images and my sentiment. Everything's getting some 3D foam tape today. 3M foam tape, 3D. And what's about to happen is unprecedented in my craft room. I'm about to go directly to my paper with Nuvo crystal drops. Can you believe it? And that's it. That's my card for today. Now, I mentioned earlier that my kids made a card, and here is some photos of my son and daughter, my two sons and my daughter, putting together their cards that were sent to Kaya, and they loved every minute of it, and I just want to thank her, and her channel is going to be listed below, and I hope all of you have a wonderful Easter, and I'll see you next time.